show us exactly, because actually you will be more experienced than me in the Cessna. I learned on a different aircraft anyway.
Really?
So, yeah, I was on the Diamond. So for me this is, I know it, but I'm sure you know it better.
Okay, so
So we have the brakes on. We are currently
Okay.
on runway 28 in Babice.
okay,
So we are in Warsaw. There are two airports in Warsaw, one smaller one and one the main one you probably landed in
Yeah,
Okęcie.
yeah.
So this is the smaller one, Babice.
the private one, private airport.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for here, what we will do upon taking off, basically it's really nice for the scenic, because you will see the skyline of Warsaw.
Okay.
And you will see the Wisła,
Great.
the Vistula River.
Great.
And yeah, we will see how the handling is to get a feel for the aircraft. And as you are aware, you will have the analog instruments for your airspeed, for the artificial horizon, and you will
Yes.
see, for us it will be
The-
critical and important for us to know our
Yes.
pitch attitude.
Yes.
And also
Yeah.
something to be aware of, not to pull too harshly, because we don't
Okay.
want to have a very high pitch angle.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
So our pitch attitude, it needs to be like around maybe 10 degrees to 15 degrees, but
Okay.
not more. Like, let's not go to 20 and higher, because it's
Okay.
also very important for our lift.
Yes. To keep the angle of attack.
Exactly, exactly. And we have, as you can see, our altitude.
Yes.
Exactly. So we know that the thousands and the hundreds.
Okay.
And also we will have our compass. So these are the
Okay.
main, but it's also like a 6-pack. So you need to have
Yes.
maintain a scan for all the instruments. You will
Right.
have the vertical speed, so it will be also showing us the trend, whether we are climbing or descending,
Okay.
or maintaining level flight, which is at some point we will also like to do.
Okay.
So these are the main things. Of course, we will have the RPM, and you have the mixture.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Well, these are on, right?
Yes, but
It's-
because we are on the runway, so
Okay.
we've
Super.
turned them on. Exactly. For the flaps, we will take off
The
with
first 10
exactly,
degrees.
because we have only two settings as well. So for
Okay.
landing, we have the full, and
Okay.
we will have the 10 degrees exactly for
Right.
takeoff.
These numbers here are the minimums. No, the speed, the
yeah.
speed for which needs to be engaged.
Yeah, so exactly. So even for our approach speed, we will be
80,
lower.
85.
Yeah, the
Okay.
maximum. A little bit even lower. It's too fast, but it's within this
Okay.
range. We can add the flaps.
Okay.
But we will be a bit slower.
The baro, it's okay 30 here. I mean,
Yes, because we will keep it for now. It's the 34, exactly the inches of mercury, or the 1013 in hectopascals, because usually it's
Okay.
around 32 inches mercury,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, for the
Okay.
1013. So we can remove the parking brake,
okay.
and you will have control for, and
And
let's take off. If you're ready.
okay, yeah, right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
And you want to increase exactly. Oh, careful.
Oh.
Exactly. Maintain control. Okay.
A lot of
Yeah, you need to, exactly. So this is
Lot
about
of, yeah.
not doing very harsh or extreme. We'd like to maintain the center line. So if you can go a little bit to the left, smoother, and exactly. So you'll go a little bit more to the left, and speed.
I'm
is
trying,
rising.
but it was super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoop.
Oh, careful. Exactly.
Wow,
We
it's very sensitive.
Exactly. So we would like to maintain our climb and to maintain the center line for now as we're climbing. Exactly.
Okay.
And so now we are climbing. All right.
Remove one flap.
Exactly. So we have it here. So exactly. Perfect.
Oop. Super
It
sensitive.
is sensitive, exactly. And this is now, it will be for us the visual. So we will be comparing what we see here, and also we will be looking outside. So we are currently in the climb. We are seeing exactly where we're approaching the 1,000 feet. We can, for example, turn to the left.
Okay. Bank 10 or 20?
Whichever. Right now we are not. We are trying to get a feel for the.
Okay.
Exactly, for the aircraft. So, but as a rule, so we would like to have a rate 1 turn, which is maximum to the 30 degrees.
Bank,
so
okay.
Exactly, bank angle. So let's know which will be this longer line. If we want to have more than it's the 45 and 60 degree, but we are not going for that. We're keeping it at rate 1 turn, maximum 30 degrees. We will be looking outside. So we are just trying to see how the maneuvers are, a bit of Warsaw. So
Okay, 1,100. So we are in the sailing of the, I don't know, I guess it's 1,100 of the minimum after.
it's if you are doing the circuit. So currently we didn't do the circuit, so we are more just getting a feel of it. If we wanted exactly, so in the circuits you have that. You're climbing, you turn, and then you turn again for the downwind. So you have to go through a circuit and the 1,000 feet. So we are trying right now. Technically, like we would be in the path of the other aircraft, so that would be a function. So we don't want that. So we can turn, but this is just exactly. We are just trying to get a feel for this.
Super.
Amazing. How do you feel? How is the? And we can also not climb anymore. The idea, what we can do is try different maneuvers. For example, we can climb a little bit, descend. We can do a 30-degree bank angle, for example, to the left. So now we can do a bit of combinations for you to see what kind of maneuvers we have.
Okay. Well, the first wish to this have a trim.
Again, sir. And now also we can little bit remove. If we're no longer climbing, we can little bit reduce, but remain in the
green. Okay.
In the green arc, exactly. And we will slow down a bit.
And also the mixture, it's good if remove a little bit.
Yes, we could, but then we would have to exactly maintain a little bit whether it's rich or so. Yeah. But for the purposes of today's flight, we can maintain it a little bit.
Okay.
So as you can see, we have the Warsaw River.
Oh yeah, I did. Yes.
So how long have you been here?
Like 1 week.
Oh,
in Warsaw, 1 week.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And another week in Wrocław. Or Wrocław. Or Wrocław,
Warsaw?
Wrocław, yes.
Okay, yeah. Yes, beautiful. So now you get to see exactly Warsaw from above.
Yes.
So I'm sure you've been to the old town and to those areas, exactly.
Yeah.
And for example, we have the Warsaw River, which is splitting Warsaw into the two sides. So from that area, we would have Praga, we would have Białowieża, Targówek. So there are different areas versus Centrum on this side that we are still on.
Okay.
So exactly. So it would be Centrum, the old town, and those areas. So let's, for example, practice a few maneuvers.
Yes, for sure.
So for example, if we do 360, maintaining the same altitude, so not losing or increasing in height or altitude, and a turn of 20 degrees.
Of bank?
Bank, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a bit slower, it's not quite rate 1 turn, but the idea is to maintain an accurate position. But also exactly, so how we are looking, how does that picture look for us, and also how it translates for us with our altitude.
Let's see.
Yeah. So it's a bit tougher, but exactly. See, and we just moved our eyes and we immediately went closer to the 30 degrees.
Yes.
So right now we're trying to go for accuracy. We can do another one, which is the 30-degree bank angle or rate 1 turn. But Okay. See, and it's small changes, but
Yes.
also to maintain at that position.
Yes.
Exactly. So also we could have checked here, for example, for us the on our compass the direction. So for example, which heading we had as a start and which we want to end up on.
Okay. Now
Okay.
the triangle more or less in the
All right.
in the altitude.
So
Okay.
if you stop at north, when you stop at north,
Okay.
then I want you to fly for level flight straight ahead.
Okay.
And then at some point we will do a right turn.
Okay.
Okay? So we have to anticipate exactly. Otherwise we would
Pass.
Exactly.
Yes. It's like 2 or 3 degrees.
Exactly. And see how
What?
the nose suddenly dropped? We saw it outside
Yeah.
and we saw it as well confirmed on our VSI.
Yes.
So
Now I have
we
it.
have multiple, exactly. So we have, and again, exactly.
It's
So it
hard.
can be a bit jumpy because it will be a bit sensitive, but we want to see the trend. So we want to verify. We are doing VFR, we're doing visual flight. So we are confirming how it looks outside versus how it looks on our instruments. What's the indication, what is happening, and also are we maintaining our altitude or we're not.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's multiple pieces of information that come together and give
Yes.
us a full picture.
Yes. There is a trim in this plane, in this simulator, like a trim.
So
like
we have
yeah.
for the elevator, which currently, you'll see whether you're trimming, but be careful not to rely too much or to over trim it.
Okay.
As for the rudder, then we want to keep the ball in the middle. So we have also a turn coordinator with the ball, and we will be assisting with the rudder pedals.
Okay. Well, one thing that I have been feeling in my simulator is that, whoops,
Oh, yeah.
in most cases,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I lost altitude.
Yeah, a little bit. Go ahead.
Was that in most cases this maintains coordinated, but when I use yaw, then it gets most of the time, or with a sleep technique, it gets off for the coordinated flight. What I'm trying to say,
Careful.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard, Capitan. It's the
That's
air.
why we are working on it. So that's why I was telling you. Maybe let's start first with handling, and then we see if we change the airport. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much often needs to use the yaw to compensate the coordinated flight? Because I have feel like in most cases, if we don't use yaw, there is no so much need to coordinate.
No, not necessarily, because you're constantly working. Because in reality, you have wind and forces, so you might need to maintain like the straight level and the ball in the middle. You're still like working, you know.
Okay.
So, but it varies how much input you have. So.
Okay.
Especially with this type of flying, which is more manual, and this is where we are starting our flying. So it's
Okay.
actually very hands-on and very manual, and also like you're constantly working with your feet. But be careful when you're looking away. You have the
Yes.
tendency to pull towards you and
Okay,
climb. So
okay,
for
yeah.
example, this is the eye and hand coordination.
Okay.
While you are trying to change,
Something?
you need to maintain awareness of what you're doing.
Okay.
So a bit of like, I wouldn't say split focus, but it's more like having a bit of a wider view, if it makes sense.
Okay.
So now I would like to have a turn onto heading 240
Okay.
to the right with the rate 1 turn.
Okay.
and not climbing. So currently maintain the 2,500, not climb or descent.
Okay.
Yeah.
2,400.
Oh, be careful where exactly. We want precision, so we want to be laser focused.
Okay. To what? What was the? Oh.
240.
240, okay.
Yes, 240, right turn, rate 1. So right now we're not at the rate 1, we're only at a 10-degree bank angle.
Okay.
So we want to maintain at 30 degrees bank angle.
Okay.
Yeah. Or around like 27, but let's say around 30 for now. For the purpose of this flight, we are maintaining a 30-degree bank angle, which is still not at 30 degrees.
Yeah. It's, I know.
I'm trying to see
I know it.
you, yeah. Okay, and be careful. So what happened right now? What is the instrument telling us? We
Yeah,
have two
we are
pieces of information.
You're going down, yeah.
Exactly, which is also something to be aware of. You don't want to be turning too much and descending and then go into like a corkscrew or something. So you need to maintain the balances.
Okay.
Like you can still have a descending turn, absolutely. I'm not saying you cannot, but also you need to be aware of the effects that it may have.
Okay.
So see, we lost around 400 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, now you say 240, right?
240,
So
exactly.
I passed that.
Exactly. So also it's a lot of anticipation. So we need to anticipate what's happening and the next move and what does that mean with our actions.
Okay.
So for
Well, I
example,
am trying to recover the
Yeah.
2,400.
Exactly. Yeah. And also you need to, as I was saying, to anticipate. So it means, for example, as you're approaching the 240 or whatever heading, you need to know when you are coming out of the turn, so you
Okay.
don't have to go past and then come back.
Yeah.
Exactly. How that is
Like a drunk.
Oh, exactly. We don't. Luckily, we don't have passengers, so
Yeah.
we're okay. So we can turn again to the right because we want to maintain. Let's
Okay.
go back towards the Warsaw skyline. We want to
Okay.
see the Palace of Culture and Science. I don't know if you had the chance to go visit. It's a really
Cult-
tall.
Culture and science?
Yeah.
Not been there yet. But I will do.
Exactly. It's something to see, to sightsee in Warsaw. What about, so let's climb to 4,000 feet.
Okay. So reduce 4,000.
4,000. We want to
Okay.
climb 4,000. Afterwards, we will descend again. Let's go with the Vistula River as well.
I don't see the airport.
We went, so we need to go back further because we went far away. So we need to go
Okay.
back. Because right now we are just maneuvering this way. We're not on a map or a plan. So
Okay. So it's by around, we are going to the 40 or 5 of 50.
yeah. So let's go in that direction. Kind of let's backtrack our route exactly. Let's go a little bit to the right, maybe. Try to find the airport again. This is now your task. Take me back to the airport.
Okay.
You have the experience. Show me how to get back to the airport.
Well,
It's probably, let's see, I don't know. So we need to
I don't know if it's just the center very far away. Maybe it's there or it's on the.
I don't
highway
think
then.
so. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe let's go see. So let's descend a bit, okay? Maybe
Okay.
we have a better view of. So now we want to descend. We don't want to go past, for example, the 5
5
degrees.
degrees, okay.
Yeah. Let's do that, and let's descend to around 1,500 feet, and we will have a better view of what is around, maybe like closer.
2,500.
1,000.
1,500.
Yeah. Now we descend. So we tried the climbing, and now we
Okay.
need to descend.
Okay. of 700 feet per minute. It's okay. Is it common in the Cessna?
It depends, yeah, which stage, but we can do that, no problem.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the Vistula.
At least maybe you are more you know if this is at this side of the river or the other side of the river, the airport.
Yeah.
Is this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go that way, maybe.
Okay. Well, still high, but
Yeah.
getting down.
To see. Because exactly. So now it's probably okay. Coming this way, so we want to be on that side of the river. It depends which direction we're coming from, because we had behind us. So we went a bit too far, so maybe go this way.
Okay.
If anything, I will reposition us, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, because actually I don't see a lot of high buildings around the city center.
Exactly. So this is because we went too far. So now we
Okay.
want to go back. So probably we've been too far. So it's probably we need something farther away. So we can turn and 180 and go backwards.
To the left?
Yeah, we can to the right. We can
Okay,
do to
to
the
the
right.
right.
Yeah. Okay, let's go maybe that way towards that city, towards like the built-up areas.
Okay. I see a little bit of buildings there. Maybe it's for there or not?
Well, let's see if it's here.
Let's see. Okay.
We can see. We can always explore. So either we see there, and we can also go back there.
Okay.
Show me exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a city. Yeah.
Well done. Exactly. Perfect. Alright. So show me the building. So we can already start with visiting
The city.
the city.
And
But now see, we are also still
Yes,
descending.
we are almost there.
Yeah. So we can little bit exactly shallow it because we are almost there, so we don't go too much underneath, and so a little bit, yeah. So it becomes a smaller descent rate.
Okay.
And also, yeah, try to maintain and not to depend too much on the just
Wow,
small changes.
It's very sensitive, Capital.
Yeah, but see, when you're dropping it, so you need to trim up because once you're leaving, it's dropping exactly, and we again lost.
Okay.
So exactly.
So I am below the level.
Yeah, we want to let's maintain the 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Where's the yeah? It would be too much then. Exactly. Okay. Perfect. So it's different than at home. So at home you have a yoke or
Yes.
what kind of system?
A yoke,
okay,
yeah.
a yoke. So you're practicing on the Cessna, but on
Mostly, but actually before travel, I was trying to have some kind of geographical recognition of places. So when wants to explore big distances, I was using a Dower DBM 950, which is the turbo propeller,
okay.
and when was more rural I was trying to use a Zika or what other, the Capt airplane, Bosch plane. So to have chances to land in airstrips, which is kind of funny, fun.
It's every aircraft has a different feel and like control, so it's definitely good to try and fly different types of aircraft.
Yes, and actually I have never used like this kind of control because my throttle control is it's a Logitech. It's a very
So it's like let's say it's a FADEC system. So you're working on power rather than the mixture. It's
Yes.
also it's a different kind. Like also the glass cockpit, it's very different. So definitely more traditional and more analog systems. They are demanding in their own way, but exactly they complement each other. So it's worth trying this and that. Yeah, so we will a little bit like fly afterwards around like the Vistula, go see there. We will see the
Around the-
National Stadium. We will like see a bit of Warsaw
Okay.
from above.
under the bridge.
We're not Red Bull pilots, and I don't think a Cessna will do very well like that.
Like now with me inside.
No, let's not go crazy.
Okay.
But it's nice. It's nice from above.
It is, yes. Actually, I have a few time flying with the cover of the Red Bull.
Yeah.
So I was practicing a lot flying
Yeah.
using the yaw control.
Yeah.
Flying with the Red Bull plane
Yeah.
in the buildings of New York.
Oh,
Between
okay.
the buildings.
No
I mean,
way.
yeah,
Okay.
just of course, just for fun, but to
Yeah.
get control of the yaw. And
Yeah. Yeah, because it requires a lot of precision. It's
Yes.
very narrow.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
you can try.
yes, but actually, when I was doing some kind of exercises of the FAA manual,
Yeah.
then it requires a lot of precision, which
Of course.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of still far away from my level of experience to do certain precisions of things. But well, I am trying my best. Like here, that I am
Exactly.
missed.
This is the part where you can practice your precision and see what kind of tendency. Do you have a tendency
Okay.
to lose height or to gain height? All of these
Okay.
things you will be able to work, but obviously it takes practice.
Okay.
So for example, now we're flying over the Vistula. Over there we will have the
Oh yeah, stadium.
the stadium, exactly,
Yeah.
the National Stadium, and you can see from the opposite side you are able to see the old town and
Yes.
the castles.
Yes.
So we have the castle there. We have a few like the university, library, like a few things. It's a very nice area. And this area would be on the left, called Praga. We have Praga North and South, Praga Północ and Południe. So it's residential.
One question regarding the word Praga, because it's also the city of Czech Republic,
Yeah.
but it's related with Poland,
I
or
don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know the history of why Praga versus Prague are the
Okay,
same.
okay.
I need to check, honestly. But yeah, they're totally different.
has kind of some meaning, Prague here, the word, or is just
The
like a
name,
name?
the
Okay.
name. So maybe historically somewhere, because as you know, obviously historically as well, the area, it was borders looked differently
Yes.
a very long time ago.
Okay.
So I'm sure maybe there is some historical connection.
Okay.
Let's see. let's try to maintain, like, go with the flows of the river.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is also
Easy.
another thing. Let's see. Let's see how
Show,
easy it
Captain.
is. Show me how you can maintain. So you like a challenge, okay?
But give me a chance of being more minus, plus minus 300.
No, we don't do that here. We want to listen exactly.
Oh.
We have to maintain certain separation. We have to maintain the altitude. You cannot.
Okay.
Other aircraft are also flying around us.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
Trying my best is very
Yes.
sensitive.
It is very sensitive because it handles like that. But obviously, also the simulator offers a different experience than the actual aircraft, because in the actual aircraft you have other factors. So
Okay.
even if you might have wind in the simulator, but also the feel, the reaction is a bit different in real life. So simulators are amazing tool for learning
Okay.
and improving our skills for sure.
Okay.
But they don't replace the actual aircraft.
Okay.
So, and real life variables and outside factors, they change a lot. So see, where the river is there. Why are we not turning?
Because
What's the excuse?
because here I am seeing that I am over the river everywhere.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. All right. Okay. So we're going a bit more south. We can turn after we pass this like small island.
Okay.
We will do a 180.
180. Okay.
Yes.
Any preference size?
No, it's up to
Okay.
you. What would you like to practice? Did it make a difference for you turning left versus turning right?
Probably left is more common for me, but
Okay. Yeah.
because on final it's up to the left.
Okay. Yeah. The usual. However, sometimes it can be the other way, but it's also exactly it's a bit of habit.
Okay, I guess we are now in the island. Whoop.
Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay.
Well, it's still open.
Oh.
I don't know. I will leave open, okay?
For now, yeah, it's fine. Anyways, it's good to have extra space.
Okay.
We can do that on the simulator, so this is the benefit, the comfort.
Yes, like.
It's a bit cozy in the actual aircraft. So now here we have a bit of space.
Okay. And actually get a lot of high altitude, so I will turn
Okay.
to the left.
Yeah. And see how you turned. You are almost at 60 degrees. You turned past the 45. So actually, it's a good thing to practice. So let's stay in this area.
Okay.
Once you're turning at 45 degrees, you need to add a little bit of input and bring the nose a little bit up, because
Okay.
it will drop and then you will lose height. So
Okay.
you don't want that. So if you're at 45 degrees, you have
Okay.
to little bit pitch up
Okay.
to maintain a level turn with the horizon.
Okay. But in this case, if I
Look, exactly. So you didn't pitch and we were at 45 and it dropped.
Yes.
So if we want, so let's do another practice. So let's do a
Okay.
360 at 45-degree bank angle
Okay.
without losing height.
Nothing. Okay.
So what are the things that we need to do? We will
Okay.
try to the left and then we will do another one to the right. So for maintaining 45-degree bank angle, so not going farther or no. So this is you want 60. Exactly. So we want to stay at 45. Now it's less. You need to maintain it. So let's practice precision of maintaining the 40-degree bank angle, not losing any height. Therefore, we want to pitch a little bit. So we lost a bit of height. We're continuing losing. So you need to bring it a little bit more and to maintain. Try to maintain the nose on the horizon.
Okay.
So this is a good. So we always want to have. So right now the nose is not on the horizon.
Oop.
So we will do first to the right again.
Okay.
Now to the right.
Right, and I will keep it.
45-degree bank angle.
Okay.
Exactly. And nose on, and you will see the difference actually relatively the visuals how it will be the nose to the horizon versus on the left. So you need to pinpoint how it is. So you verify with the instruments, but also you want to look outside. And there we have also the skyline of Warsaw.
Wow.
So you are less than 45 degrees. You want to maintain the 45 and not drop or shallow.
Okay.
See how much we lost?
Yes, like 200.
Exactly, but we don't want that. We need to bring to us exactly. Okay. So take me back to the river. So there is the Wisła. Okay, so we will do at this point. So we didn't do quite the 360, but I want you to try again the left turn. See how much we lost. So now
Yes,
we need
like-
to maintain. Let's practice that precision.
Okay. So give me 100 more to
Okay.
get, because otherwise we will be very, very low.
No, we don't want that. Okay, now
Okay.
we can go ahead. So left turn.
Left turn, 45
Yes,
degrees.
and simultaneously, don't go too far. Exactly, too deep. Exactly. You want to maintain 45. You are losing height, so you need to pull. Exactly. Don't go too far. Maintain.
Oop.
Okay. So this is, we need to be scanning our instruments and also looking outside to verify the picture. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, better?
Better. Exactly. Well, it needs a bit practice, but see, this time you didn't lose 300 feet, so it's definitely better.
Okay.
We can continue. How do you feel? You feel more confident about it?
Yes, I wish to try to land touch and go.
Uh-huh. So let's go back. Exactly. So we need to go straight. But see, we have masts and we are a bit low. So we need to do a bit here.
Okay.
Exactly. Not too much. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So find for me the airport.
Oh, well.
It's roughly in that direction. But now, which side of the river is that?
At least give me a clue. It's in the right side or left side of the
No,
river?
I asked you. I'm telling you, I already gave you the clue. It's somewhere there.
Ah, come on. It's wow. I cannot see from here. Maybe when we in that area, maybe you can see if there is from the right or from the left. I don't remember. I know that it's kind of a little bit outside the high buildings.
Exactly.
the city,
So it will be on that side of the river.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So it's good. Exactly. So what's important? It's important to have situational awareness. It's important to be able to deduct information. So like you said, okay, I'm not sure, but I know this is the information I have. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, most probably. Of course, in flying, we would have our map, our route planned, we would have the different instruments. We would be able to use something that's called the VOR. So that also would be a very helpful tool, and it would be able to give us guidance. So of course, there are a lot of elements. We would not just take off and, you know, and see how it goes. But now, for the purposes of this session, of course, we have more flexibility and we can try and to get to a bit of familiarization for the aircraft. However, like, if you would be able to get a flight on the aircraft, it's also a nice you know, a nice addition. It will complement, and then you will see different aspects. So I definitely recommend that. Perhaps maybe whether you, when you are here or when you go back home, then start. And of course, you are able to try it.
The oil press, it's okay if it's
yeah, it's in the green. So more or less, it's in the green arc. So we are still okay.
okay.
Yeah.
The gas is also, I mean, for the there is
Quantity,
the
yeah.
2 tanks. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
so it's exactly, we have the fuel quantity, we have the tanks, exactly. And also another, let's stay with the, yeah.
I guess there is the airport there. Just
Exactly. So we want to stay a little bit with the river,
Okay.
and we will want to be landing in that direction. So a good spot. See, we are passing again the National Stadium.
Okay.
And now you have the airport there.
Yes,
You have
I can
everything,
see.
all the information. You know that you are at 2,000 feet, so at some point you would have to start also descending and preparing. The landing gear is already out, so that's not something we have to worry about. However, the flaps at some point you would have to configure for the first position, on 10 degrees, and then the full flaps for the landing once you're committed also to land. So that would be on final. So the aircraft is yours.
Let's see how it's going.
Yes, it will be perfect. Don't worry. Don't forget about the rudders and when you're landing, so not to, you know, go away from the center line and have a runway excursion. We want to maintain as much as possible, and the brakes.
Yes. Well, actually, that airport, I guess, it's very long for this aircraft, right? So
Yes, exactly. So we have good distance for this aircraft. So somewhere, exactly there we would want to turn. You'd be turning on final, and also don't forget, like, you need to be also a little bit descending, so we're not too high. But you have the visual. You will see how it is. We don't want to go outside of the
green bar.
for now. Yeah.
Okay.
So don't forget, now we are entering a critical phase of flight, right? We are low and slow. Right now we're not too slow. We will have to slow down. But in general, you know, these for landing, you need to be at the correct height. You don't want to be too low. So now you need to keep on maintaining on descending. We have a good amount of our runway. There is a bit of a displaced threshold, so that's something to keep in mind as well. So it's actually a little bit farther down the touchdown zone. So therefore, it's something to keep in mind for the visuals. Something also for the
now
speed, for the
1,000.
Yeah.
I feel like I am kind of fast right now.
Yeah. So we can little bit reduce.
And
We can add a bit of flaps. It will give us lift and also slow us down a bit. So shall we add a bit of flap? Let's do that. We would just see how just one movement and we immediately went away from our path. So we'll continue descending. We're a bit too high, so we kind of have to little bit correct, and we need to a bit slow down. We're too high, so continue descending. Yeah, let's descend. No, see, we're 1,000
More?
feet. So
So actually, let's do a bit differently. So a bit of a go around. So
Okay.
adding speed, right? Adding our thrust, and
Okay.
just do maybe at this level without descending, and do a bit of a circuit.
Okay.
And turn back to that point, but we want to be lower because see how high we are, and there's the runway. So we have this
Yes.
place, and it's over there
Okay.
the threshold. We didn't want to be this close at 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were definitely too high, too fast. So just maintain this and continue after as if you're taking off. So then after that runway with the runway heading, and then let's turn to the right.
Okay.
And go in that direction and around the Vistula River, do a bit of a turn. For this specific airport, Babita has a bit of a atypical circuit, so it won't be exactly the typical rectangle, just because of the different areas that you need to avoid, and it's in the center of the city, and it's in the flight path for the other airport, so it's a bit more challenging, but see, we're already losing, so we're at 800 feet, but we don't want to be this low, so just maintain. Technically we should be at 1,000, so if we
Okay.
increase a little bit, go higher, not too much for the purpose of this session. Okay, and turn exactly, and then continue at this exactly. Perfect. And let's continue this way. So you have to a little bit go towards the Wisła. Yeah, just go a bit there. And then after those buildings, so try to avoid them. We will go straight ahead, and then we will turn again to the right.
Okay.
So now you have a better idea of what the visual and actually how high we were in comparison to the runway. So let's go
Yes.
a bit lower, maintain our descent. Okay. Just continue in that direction, and then we will, over the river, we will turn to the right.
Okay. 1,000.
Yeah, but don't climb anymore because we will be descending a bit. So let's maintain this 1,000 for now. In reality, we can go in the circuit. We can go 1,300 just to account for the so a little bit climb. Okay, and on the river turn to the right. We are doing a little bit lower than the circuit altitude, but so we don't have to lose too much right now. No, don't
Okay.
descend.
Whoop.
We're not descending. And just turning exactly. Turn. No.
Whoop.
Don't. Yeah, it's okay. We don't want to descend. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Too early to descend. Okay.
Done.
So now we will not go to the full height of the circuit, just so
Okay.
we don't have too much to lose. A little bit wider, yeah.
Like that,
Yeah,
more or less.
yeah.
And
And
then.
over the next bridge, approximately around like those buildings. So after this bridge,
Okay.
we will be turning again to the right. So we will cross this one, we will be towards that one, and then turn to the right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. After the bridge,
yeah.
I'm not descending, so.
Yeah, no, we don't want to descend. In a bit, we will already start descending. Just as soon as like we will be turning again to the right, we want to descend. Okay, little bit farther.
Mm,
Now do a descending turn. See, you went
too far because it was too early.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's there, you cut off. Okay, no problem.
Well, I will
It's okay. Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's okay like this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and then exactly.
to have more chances.
Yeah. But the problem with that, it's actually, so let's descend a little bit because
Okay.
then what we did, we need to have a good space in order
Okay.
to be able to descend correctly.
Okay.
But now again, we would be a bit too high.
Okay.
So we need to lose a bit of altitude, exactly, and then turn to the right. So continue descending.
Maybe like
Turn,
this.
yeah, turn and continue with the descent. So don't climb and just continue. Cut for me. See, we went too
Oh
far.
yeah. Well, I will try my best, Capitan.
But we're not on a stable approach. So continue the descent. Okay, correct for it. Okay, and turn and continue descending.
Okay.
Yeah, descend. Go ahead. Continue. All right. But be careful not to.
Not too much. It's
Yeah, exactly.
okay. This it's also simulating wind.
Yeah, probably it has a little bit of wind. And continue with the descent.
$400.
Little bit, yeah, be careful because it will be a bit too early. Okay, now go ahead. Okay, and then towards the end, we'll be trying to flare. Be careful, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, not too much so we don't have a bounce. Exactly. Yeah, and brakes. Brakes. Together the brakes, so it's okay. And it was your first landing.
Okay, kind of rude, but it happened. I feel like it was.
It wasn't stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because exactly.
Pretty much.
But it's okay. This was just to get a feel for it. So definitely, ideally, then it would be doing a proper circuit
Okay.
and then knowing exactly at which point to turn. Because as
Okay.
you saw, if it was too early, then it meant you were too close, too high, had to lose
Yes.
too much. Or for
Yes.
example, if it was too far, then when do you maintain and when you have to start the descent, and then also basically when and how much to turn. So
Yes.
that's why we have the circuit and
Okay.
to
To
try to
follow
maintain exactly to
the
follow
flight
the
path.
visual. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was it's super interesting.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
And definitely, I mean, at the end of the day, let's not forget it's the first session, so there's a lot going around. A lot is happening. We are trying to gain as much as possible, whether it's the handling, the control. So these are elements to build on step by step. So for example, okay, first how it's the maneuvering.
Okay.
Next stage would be, okay, so this is the circuit pattern. This is how we fly the circuit. We have this speed at this point. Here we add flap, we remove flap, and all of that. So we can do the parking brake.
Okay.
So all of these things, once we are learning, we build the experience stage by stage. So it's impossible from the first time to have everything perfect.
Okay.
Right? So this is what you learned. The handling was nice. Now we tried different maneuvers, different bank angles. You saw the relations and the correlation between each thing. So this is the main, if you want, the main task for today.
Okay.
Following sessions, of course, it's to have a better landing, better, better circuit. Afterwards, also, it's with the map, the navigation. So going on a route from A to B. All of these things are built step by step.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it was super fun,
Thank you so much.
and I learned a lot. And yes, a lot of, as you say, to practice
Yeah.
and to learn.
Yeah.
So far, I was able to see very huge difference between the pedals.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty. I mean, maybe it's one of the most different things that I have feeling with my simulator of Logitech, very homemade thing.
Mm-hmm.
The yoke feels kind of different, but it's smooth as more or less as the one in home.
Mm-hmm.
This has more distance of movement,
Yeah.
and also this was super different also.
Yes, of course. I mean, each part has its own limitations. So it's an excellent tool that you have at home, the home simulator. So definitely it's amazing and adds to your experience and into your learning. However, every phase adds something. So for example, when you go to the simulator, it has another level. You go to the actual aircraft again. Once you go to the larger aircraft, even this simulator versus a full flight simulator versus the actual aircraft, every time we add a layer, it definitely changes the dynamic and adds to it.
Okay.
And
super.
that's how we learn and we build experience. And also we learn on our mistakes. So that's why it's a great tool to have the simulator, because it's okay, we can try. It wasn't perfect. This is okay. What do we do?
Okay.
So this is how we also learn.
Super. Well, I need to do something more, like turn off something.
It's okay for now. We can keep it. I will be turning off everything afterwards.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
For the
it was
session.
a pleasure.
Yeah, me too, for being here. Thank you.
And I hope you enjoy Poland and you have
Yes.
a pleasant time.
Thank you. Yes, for
Thank
sure.
you.